Hi, welcome to In Between Thoughts. Today we're going to talk about something that almost everyone experiences but somehow never fully gets used to. People coming and going. I think one of the strangest and most painful things about life is realizing that not everyone you meet is meant to stay forever. When we're younger, I think a lot of us imagine life differently. We imagine finding friendships that last forever, relationships that last forever. People who say they'll always be there, actually being there. And maybe some people do stay, but as we get older, we slowly start realizing that life changes people. People grow, people change, people move, people become different versions of themselves. And sometimes people who once felt like home become strangers. And honestly, that hurts. Because when we care about someone, we do not just care about who they are right now. We start imagining them in our future. We imagine more memories, more conversations, more laughs, more time together. Without even realizing it, they slowly become a part of our everyday life. Maybe it's texting them throughout the day. Maybe it's seeing them every week. Maybe it's sending them random things that reminded you of them. Maybe it's knowing they're just there. And when someone becomes a part of your routine, a part of your comfort, and a part of your life, losing them does not just feel like losing a person. Sometimes it feels like losing a piece of yourself too. And I think what makes it even harder today is how normalized leaving has become. Friendships end, relationships end, people drift apart, and sometimes people disappear without saying anything at all. Ghosting has become something people almost expect now. One day you're talking every day, sharing things, laughing, getting attached, feeling like you're building something, and then suddenly nothing. No explanation, no conversation, no goodbye, just silence. And I think silence can be one of the hardest things to deal with because silence leaves room for questions. Questions you keep replaying in your head. Was it me? Did I say something wrong? Did I not matter enough? Did I do something? And you start replaying conversations over and over, trying to find answers, trying to understand where things change, trying to understand what happened. And sometimes there isn't an answer waiting to be found. I think sometimes people disappear because facing reality feels uncomfortable, because difficult conversations are uncomfortable, because honesty is uncomfortable, because saying I changed or I do not feel the same can feel difficult. So instead of facing it, some people run from it, and disappearing feels easier. But while that might feel easier for one person, it can leave another person carrying confusion and pain they never asked for. And I think that's what people do not talk about enough. Closure matters, communication matters, human decency matters, because people are not temporary distractions. People have feelings, people get attached, people remember things, people carry words and experiences with them longer than we realize. But as painful as people leaving can be, I also think there is another side to it. Not everyone enters your life to stay forever. Some people enter your life to teach you something. Some teach you what love feels like. Some teach you what friendship feels like. Some teach you what respect feels like. Some teach you what you deserve. And some teach you what you should never settle for again. And even though it hurts, I think every person leaves something behind, a lesson, a memory, a different perspective, a version of yourself that did not exist before meeting them. And maybe that was their purpose. Maybe not every person is supposed to stay forever. Maybe some people were meant to help shape who you become. And if someone has left your life recently, I want you to hear this. Just because someone walked away does not mean your value walked away with them. Just because someone left does not mean you were not enough. And just because someone became a lesson instead of forever does not mean they did not matter. I'll see you in the next In Between Thoughts.